Well, the latest fuel price review has seen Kenyans on social media lash out at the Kenya Kwanza administration, accusing the president of backpedaling on its pre-election promises. During the campaigns, President William Ruto promised Kenyans that he would ensure the cost of living comes down by lowering the cost of fuel. But this past year has seen an astronomical spike in fuel prices and the Kenyan shilling getting weaker against the dollar. So just what changed? Were these empty promises? NTV's Ibrahim Karanja revisits promises made last year vis-a-vis the current reality.
367 days since ascending to the presidency, President William Ruto finds himself in an ugly situation as the country's cost of living skyrockets, with the shilling still weakening against the dollar. During his last term as deputy president, Ruto emerged as a fierce critic of his then boss, retired President Uhuru Kenyatta, accusing him of failing to contain the runaway cost of living. Sentiments that Ruto and his lieutenants made then coming back to haunt them, especially on the cyberspace.
Mafuta ndio hiyo imepanda bei. Si namna hiyo. Sasa badala ya watu kushughulikia mafuta, wanaanza mambo ya fitina ati wananipangia. Sasa mnanipangia nini? Pangieni mafuta kwanza iteremke chini.
But 1 year in office and fuel prices in the country are at a record high. Call it eating one's own words, but the explanation given by his foot soldiers for the current situation are the very excuses that they rubbished during Kenyatta's regime.
This increase that has spiked from today is as a result of a spike globally. As a nation and as a government, we've just come in, inherited a very complicated and difficult economic and financial situation.
The short-term solution ni kukopa pesa, tukuje tuweke ndio tupunguze bei ya mafuta. If we do that, we'll spend 15 billion shillings every 2 weeks. That is 30 billion shillings a month. It is not sustainable. Kwa sababu hatuwezi, unless hata kwa kukopa hakuna, na nyinyi mlisema taxes mtaki tuongeze zingine. So we just have to get to the reality, tuweke hizo prices stabilize, na tena mtuweke into account zile program ambazo tumeweka kama serikali.
In this statement, the president, then as deputy president, claimed that the government was not responsive to the true situation on the ground.
These people don't understand the damage they are doing to the people and the economy of Kenya. Kwa hii taxes wanaongeza usiku na mchana.
It is now so despicable. It is very insensitive. It is very inconsiderate for the government that we elected, that their preoccupation every day is to add the cost of living to the people of Kenya. And I want to remind the president, tafadhali, angalia nyuma uangalie wa Kenya wale walikuweka kwenye huko. Wa Kenya wanaumia.
Kenyans in our villages and towns are in great distress. Many families do not know where the next meal will come from, and even when they get a meal, it is not enough to satisfy the household needs. Clearly, with increased prices of paraffin and other fuel, the situation is likely to get worse.
The price for petrol, diesel and kerosene are all above the 200 mark now, with kerosene now selling at an even higher price than diesel. Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.